the basement of a Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Right here, right now. I'm better without you. You're always on my mind. But right here, right now. I'm better without you. I've had this for some time. But right now, I know that I'm better on my own. Right here,
wear a condom. We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. What's going on? We're hanging out tonight. We got some special guests. We got some special guests from the regiment. We have Maverick and what's your name? What's your handle on that? I just have all your Halligan. I have all your actual real name stuff. I didn't want to put that out there for you, like fucking pissing everybody off. But then we still got TZ hanging out tonight.
I don't know why I feel really short tonight. I feel like I shrunk or something. It's weird. I reset my desk and I just feel odd and like I have 12 chins. So y'all just ignore all my chins tonight and we'll be good.
But we got some people hanging out in the chats. We got Heath, we got Robert Lynn, we got Adam, we got me as we got Maverick actual, who's actually sitting right here in the gray shirt. So I'm gonna turn it to you guys. I want you to. I'll start with Maverick because you're on the left hand side of the screen, and just tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to the regiment.
What brought me to the regiment? So for starters, I've been in the Air Force for about 6 years now. My anniversary of that was yesterday. But I'm a tactical data link manager at Barksdale Air Force Base. I was stationed over in Aviano Air Force Base. I've got a twin sister who's a K9, and I've got an older brother, and then parents that are GS employees. So I've been part of a military family for a long time, and so regiment being a part of that was something that I think it was really important for me to find that military community that I could always travel with and be around. And so I think it's really important for all of us to be together for that.
That's awesome. So your sister she's K9 with the Air Force?
Yeah, she is.
That's awesome. That's great. All right, Halligan. Now your spiel. What do you do? Where's your how did you get all this into this? How did you get started with the regiment and everything, and a little bit about yourself?
So I'm I'm 7 years in the Marine Corps, still active. I'm a small engine repair technician by trade, and I got started out with regiment because I went online and I looked up military community for Rocket League, and I ended up stumbling around and finding regiment, finding my new home, my new family, and getting brought up into the staff of regiment has been nothing but a blessing.
Well, okay. So...
or wait, hold on. It's been a blessing. Sorry.
Well, okay. So tell me about the regiment. Like, what is your goal? Like what is your mission statement?
So we have an official mission statement uh, that's on our website and all that fun stuff. But for me, I feel like I like to personalize some stuff in regards to the goal and a mission statement. So for the most part, uh, my personal goal within Regiment is trying to make it a inviting community for veterans and supporters to be able to come into and 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 trying to make it to where everybody feels inclusive, right? Because we're not an exclusive community. We're inclusive to everybody, to all the supporters and all the military. And essentially with Regiment, the mission statement for it is that it's a military oriented community with an intent to for a place for veterans to come together, to for us to be able to talk to one another, for us to be able to play games with one another, share share information with one another in regards to video games, sharing their life stories if they so choose, and just being able to also give the resources needed for them if they with the VA, with jobs, with various military discounts that you could find online or in stores, and just pretty much just connecting vets and connecting vets to resources that can help them with mitigating any issues that they might be facing throughout their life.
Okay. That's a long mission statement. So Maverick.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I love it. I don't want it to be like, well, this is Regiment. This is what we do. Like I wanted, like I told you guys earlier, we're really organic. We bullshit. I want to know, like, I don't know. Anyone can read some scripted bullshit. I don't want that. I want to know why you guys do it and like what brings you to it and why you enjoy it and why you want to share that with everyone else. So Maverick, how long have you been involved with the Regiment? When did you start? And like,
I started in I believe January of 21.
Okay.
So when it was about a year old then, and I think that we're just hitting now our 3 or 4 year anniversary, and this wasn't really new into gaming. I just started playing Call of Duty and a little bit of like Among Us and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But the community was so well. And it was one of those things where I was like, hey, is there any more Air Force people in here? And there would be like a bunch of different people that would come by and be like, oh, yeah, I'm Air Force. Like, I do this. What do you play? And we would all like connect through each other with the video games. And it was so much fun too, as well, because we're not only serving a different purpose with each other, but we're helping each other out.
Right.
And we also raise money for Stack Up as well, which helps out. They have a 24/7 like care line that helps out veterans or people that just need someone to talk to. And it's awesome to serve that kind of community, which we're all together. We all, and yeah, it's been an awesome blast so far.
Right. So you said you play Call of Duty on there.
Yeah.
And then Halligan, you say you're kind of in the Rocket League. Do you guys have like what all games do you guys play together? Or do you guys kind of like one night we're going to play Call of Duty, one night we're going to play Rocket League, the next night we're going to play like World of Tanks, or like what do you guys like? What do you guys do with all that? How does that work?
So essentially, we'll try to find games that we mutually play that we decently know, and we'll try playing them together. Or someone else will come up with a game, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to play like Pacify, which is a horror game?" And so we'll like download it if it's like free or if it's like $2.99 or something like that, and we'll play it together. It could be anything, or they'll learn Call of Duty, or I'll learn Rocket League and do all those different things. So it's more of like we just like the community and what we want to play with.
Right.
And we also do have a couple different professional teams that also play, so it's really cool.
Okay, so I was going to ask you next, like if you guys had any like esports teams or anything like that, because like, well, everyone, well, except for the Space Force. I was reading an article today from Task and Purpose of how the military in itself is having issues recruiting, right? And a couple of years ago, esports came into the limelight where they're saying, hey, that we can start an Army or an Air Force or a Navy esports team. And actually, my son plays in an esports team at college, and he got a scholarship. It wasn't a very big one, but he got like a $5,000 scholarship to play, I don't know, some video game. I'm not good at it. I haven't played video games since Call of Duty Ghost, so that kind of gives you an idea, like my gaming any later as of late. But so do you think that, like, I know you guys get together and as a veteran group, right, and game together and kind of, I liken it to like motorcycle gangs. right? How motorcycle gangs get together and do something they enjoy together, right? To kind of cope with not mental illness, but our mental health issues and everything else. So do you guys kind of feel like you guys do the same thing, or how do you feel about that? Like,
Well, it looks like Maverick's still having some technical issues.
yeah, some
Uh,
connectivity issues, I think.
yeah, but so in regards to, so let's start off with the first question about the video games
Mhm.
and all that stuff with the gaming events and connecting everybody with that. Um, we have multiple gaming events happening throughout the week. We have at least one Call of Duty event that happens throughout the week, and various other different games that happen throughout the month. Um, because we cover a wide variety from World of Warcraft to Destiny to Call of Duty to League of Legends, to Rocket League and so on and so forth. And then on top of that as well, not only do we do it virtually, we also do it physically as well. We have esports teams that go out and compete in it's called LAN events. Um, just going out in person, competing in those tournaments, and it's a great event too that brings a bunch of the regiment members from the local area into it. Like for instance, we have a Rocket League tournament that's happening later on this year in August, where we're having a team go out there to Denver, Colorado, and we're having other members come out that ain't even a part of the team to support them.
Okay.
We also go to events like Loot Fest that was here, that was in Dallas, Texas, and I think we had like a 30-person turnout, 20 to 30 personnel turnout, and that's huge just for being the community that we are. I mean, that's a huge turnout for just like a small event.
Right. Well, and okay, so when you go to an event, you take a team of 30 people, or said, right? That last one you had like 30. So how many people
Yeah.
total will be there from all over? Like, obviously, you're not just you guys showing up, it's all kinds of people. Like, how many people
Yeah.
will show up at one of these events?
Yeah, so a small event like Loot Fest, and I say it's small, it's because it's their 30-year running. But a small event like that, I think they had a number between like 250
Okay.
to 300 people showing up for it. Whereas you got other events that we go to like TwitchCon, that PAX East, that's held by the correct me if I'm wrong, that's held by the American Legion, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and then some other events out there as well. Like right now, you'll be seeing a lot more events with Regiment in regards to like physical, not virtual events happening with Regiment with our new event coordination teams out there, and creating these events for our members to go to, making it more inviting, making it more personable.
Okay. So I have a
Yeah.
question in the chats from Phil, and he's one of our resident hanger outers. He wants to know if one of you guys causes the team to lose around, who do you guys get quarter decked or what? How does that work?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes. Yes, they do.
You're bringing back memories from boot camp for me, because I was one of those quarterdeck kids.
Yep.
But I mean that you're saying that our teams lose,
Well,
we never lose.
Oh, that's how it
hold on.
We're
And like I
winners.
said, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've played a lot of video games, right? It's
Yeah.
been a minute. But I also know there's some fucking days you're just off. Right?
Yeah.
There's just some days where you're just off and shit happens. So if you do it enough, there's your off days. So do you get to or does your team pick you up and then everyone just saves them and revives them when they need it, I guess. So
It's
No-
not
no one
it's
left
not so
behind.
much about it's not so much about the winning or the losing. It's more so that camaraderie. That's our main goal. That's our main mission. Winning is great. It's always great.
right.
I mean, if you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, exactly.
But but it's all about the camaraderie, bringing everybody together.
Right.
That's essentially that is what we're about. That's exactly what we're about. And winning, losing, no matter what, we do it as a team.
Right.
But we never lose.
Well, and that's I lose a lot. So, TZ over here, okay?
Ah,
She's not much of a gamer.
no, my kids are. I have kids in their 20s and 30s. My son's, in fact, in the other room right now streaming, I'm sure. He's probably playing some shoot 'em up game. I don't even know the names. I think the one that she plays, I'm pretty sure that's the
Call
one
of
he
Duty?
plays. Yeah, Call of Duty. I've heard of that one. I think my grandson, the 12-year-old, he's in the other room. He's probably playing one of those games. I'm 51. I'm older. It's not to have a problem with gaming. It's just not something I ever got into or did. Back in the day, I was the queen of Pac-Man. I could kill all y'all in Pac-Man. Y'all ain't beating me in Pac-Man. I can duck hunt like a motherfucker, but I cannot slice the pizza. I cannot in real life. I'm spot on. I can 40 out of 40 at a target and out on the combat field. I'm sure I would be great. I never had to see combat and I'm not upset about it, but I don't game. So I love hearing all this. This is great to hear a side of it. And it's just great to hear it because my daughter's Coast Guard. She's a gamer. Um, my son-in-law, being, the spouse, he's a big gamer. I know all about Discord from him and all the games he plays. So this is kind of cool. I mean, because this is like their thing, and I'd
Yeah,
love
they should join
to like
Regiment.
let them know about y'all
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm sure this is something they'd be really all up on. They're about to leave Alaska and get stationed in Paducah, Kentucky, and I didn't even know about y'all. And now I'm all excited because now I can like spread the word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my daughter and my son-in-law know about it. This will be something cool. I told my son about y'all today, and he was like, "Oh yeah, cool. I'll check them out." So this is neat.
Well,
Yeah,
and
send them our way. We love to have them.
yeah, absolutely. But the question I was going to get to was because I knew your son is really big into video games. I know your daughter
Oh,
was,
big.
but you said you
Oh,
have
yeah.
supporters who aren't in the service, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you allow like dependents or like if my son wanted to play Rocket League with you guys, he could like sign up and play with you guys, or how does that work? What is your guys'
Exactly.
policy on that?
So our policy, it's I hate this phrase, but it sums it all up. It's an open door policy for anybody.
Mhm.
So anybody can come into the regiment server, right? You get tagged once you come in. Everybody who comes in gets tagged with a supporter role until they're verified. Like active duty, prior service, retired, what so have you, like military, um, like involved, right? Dependents can also be verified members as well.
Okay.
So that means spouse, children. Um, like as far as children go, um, like as long as that maturity level's there, right? Because we still have veterans in the server, and that sense of maturity like kind of has to be there in order to make it more inviting for those like
Oh yeah, you don't want like a
for those veterans.
You must be
10-year-old
talking
on
about
there.
Maverick because I know we're both Marines here, so I know about the
Yeah.
maturity level that sometimes we have,
Hey.
no matter how old we actually get.
Yeah.
So you must be
Yeah,
talking
I'm sorry, like for
for the actual
We-
grown-ups in the
look.
room. We need to do that a little
So
bit.
it's not
I-
necessarily an age thing; it's more a maturity thing.
Yeah, it's more of a maturity thing, cause we don't need chaos in a place that that's supposed to be not chaotic for for veterans, like on the member side of things.
Oh, I get it. Totally get
Yeah,
it.
and I completely agree with you, Radar. Like they have like TZ and Maverick probably have greater IQ than both of us combined. you know?
Probably, yeah. I'm not very smart. Well,
I want
okay.
the IQ.
Well, and so Maverick's in the Air Force. You're in the Marine Corps.
Yes.
And obviously I know you play with Nemo, and he's an Army veteran. Like, so do you guys have all four services represented, or how's that working? How do you guys do with that?
We have roles for every service out there.
Okay.
And like we have so many roles that our admins are kind of upset with us on the community management side of it, just because of how many roles we have. Because we're trying to get everybody represented, right? Like like obviously the 5 different or six different branches, including the Space Force, and have to include the Coast Guard. Can't leave them out. But we
No, they
also,
get angry.
yeah, exactly. They start splashing in their puddle, you know.
Crying, throwing a fit.
Yep,
Yeah.
they sure do.
My daughter does throw fits a lot, so I'm totally down with that. That supports. She went into the right branch.
Yeah.
So, okay, have you guys, Maverick? I'm going to ask you directly since I have you back now because you must have bad service or something. You're kind of popping in and out. Do you?
Yeah, this isn't my laptop.
Okay.
She's like Spanky. She's on the phone.
Yeah.
So what? Where do you want to see the whole regiment? If you were in charge and you could just wave a magic wand, what would your ultimate goal be for the regiment?
That every service member knows about Regiment, and we're partnered with the DoD to get it more to the point where nobody feels alone in the military, and that
Okay.
we always have each other's backs. And hopefully the goal would be to get more of a community where we already have so many members, but we want to more globally, hopefully, to all the different members that just to get them all together.
Right.
Be like, we have your back, we have your six, and you're not alone. Because everyone goes through things in the military that are tough to talk about sometimes.
Mhm.
And I want to be able to have Regiment grow to that point where they don't have to.
Right.
Even if they don't game,
Right. They just come and hang out, watch you game for a little bit, hang on Discord, and just shoot the
Yeah.
shit, hang out.
Yeah.
That's great.
I
That's
like that. I like that a lot.
yeah, absolutely. And again, first,
I mean,
say,
I hate using a safe space
I
phrase,
hate that fucking term.
but
Yeah.
that's good. I mean, they need to have a place that they can go that they can feel like they can be themselves. They can talk about things, and there's not going to be a repercussion. There's not going to be something
Yeah.
coming back at them. And you guys want to grow to be that big. That's great. That's awesome. I
And
support
you'll
that.
hear a lot of people say that your leadership's always here for you, or the chaplain's always here for you, or mental health's always here for you. But it's those people around you that really build who you are,
Mhm.
essentially. And they're the ones that you lean on. No one understands it more than the people next to you.
Right.
So leaning on each other and being there for each other is the most thing. And that's what we're trying to do.
Halligan, same question for you, buddy. Wait, if you could wave a magic wand, you're in charge of the world. Where do you take Regiment? What do you do with it?
Well, if I was in charge of the world, first of all, Regiment would be the only organization. All right?
Getting rid of the
No.
rest of them. Total
No, but
domination.
no, but with respect to everything, and with Regiment, I would love to see Regiment as the powerhouse veteran organization that is not necessarily tied with like with the government, like something like like isolated, right? Its own isolated group for veterans to have that and again, TZ, I agree. I don't like this term, but that safe space for vets. But I would love to see if I was in charge, I'd be doing events. I'd be doing events every month, just doing the small meet and greets and the barbecues, the small hikes, camping trips, all that fun stuff, and then also do the big events too for for military, mental health and suicide awareness and all that stuff. Doing the big events as in doing concerts, right? Doing doing festivals, conventions, just bringing more people together on a bigger aspect for everybody to enjoy something that something that they like to do,
Right.
I'm very much event driven, just because that personal aspect, because there's only so much you can learn about somebody over over the computer, right? Over the phone.
Yeah.
But seeing people in person, being able to have that human to human interaction, that might, that human to human interaction during that event might be the reason why, somebody somebody might change their life around, right? If they're fighting and help them with whatever demons that they have,
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Halligan.
What was that?
What's that?
Like when I first said Halligan, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I could be a part of this organization. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, so Robert Lynn Schultz says Maverick is, quote, the rock of this outfit, or so it seems. Rock on. And
Aw.
Heath Barlow wants to know if he can get a badass regiment decal. So do you guys sell swag? Do you guys have like a
Oh yeah, we absolutely sell swag.
nice?
So we do actually. Oh, wait, hold
Oh,
on. I'm
look.
trying to get used to this. Is like a mirror image.
Yeah,
So,
right.
so we do. So I got the regiment, flannel on, right? Got the regiment flag and the regiment coffee mug, the big one, right? I need more coffee.
Ah.
Nice.
You can buy any of our any of the regiment apparel on our website, which is regiment.gg. It's a very user friendly. I mean, like we just we're coming out with so much new stuff. Like every month we come out with new merchandise for anybody who supports the regiment, to kind of to buy, right? Like we just came out with these awesome like G Fuel shaker bottles, right? I wish I had one to show you, but I just ordered mine as soon as it came out last week, so
Don't
the
quite
check is
have
in the
it
mail. Yeah, but I mean it's a G Fuel sponsored, it's a G Fuel sponsored shaker bottle. I've had one before in the past and it's amazing. I ended up losing it on my PCS move out here, but I I I don't trust DMO anymore. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry for anybody who's DMO and listening. I trust y'all completely.
Yeah, you might want to say that. Did I happen to mention that's what my daughter does for the Coast Guard?
Oh,
Oh
DMO?
my.
Stop making me fill out so many
Yeah.
forms.
Right? Yes.
She hates it too. Don't feel bad.
All right. Well, I need to get you. I wish I had the fucking link for that. Email me the link to that real quick. Your guys' link for that.
I got you.
So I want to make you guys part of the show, right? We're not just gonna talk about the regiment, right? You guys are awesome, and I really want to help spread the word of these things. But I think we can do that by making everybody more personable. So we're gonna just kind of continue on with the show, right? We're not gonna talk. We're just gonna we're gonna be real organic about things, right? So when we normally do our show, and TZ hates this, right? She absolutely hates this when I go on these tears. But people send me stuff. Okay, people send.
What?
We have for content for this show. I have a handful of content helpers, right? They send me stuff, and so someone put it in there for me. Regiment.gg, https regiment.gg. So you guys can get on there, and if you want to order some merch, and they can sign up there. Is that correct? Or if they want to start playing with you guys or doing stuff with you, how do they get a hold of you guys for that?
I got that. I'll put that in the chat for the Discord link.
Okay.
So on the website that has all of our social links on there. Part of it, one tab on the website is called Join.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's very streamlined. If you go to the website, you look on there, you see the Join tab. You click on it, you'll see the Discord link. It'll open up the Discord URL link in your web browser, whatever web browser you utilize. Once you accept invite, then it'll take you to the Discord application on your mobile device or on your PC or iOS device or Android.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
this is real user friendly. Like I just opened it up, and it's like super simple. Like my old ass.
You figured it out.
Oh,
If she
Yeah.
can figure it
It's
out,
right
then-
at the top. Join the regiment Discord,
Nice.
and then it's got all their little tabs.
Seeing as we're,
Join, news, home, Twitch, Discord, shop, about everything. Oh, super easy.
Well, shit, that makes life way easy then.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, Phil senses a Jedi near. Is looking for ice now. That's a bad idea.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Ice may have posted. The
Yeah,
link.
he posted the link because he's like I said, they are good at this job. I'm not good at this job. I'm just like, well, this is stupid.
You're getting better.
I am
You're
not getting better.
Yeah.
So
It'll happen.
veteran organization made by veterans. We had to make the website just like how the military is. Lowest common lowest common denominator is able to read it. You know.
You gotta be 2% smarter than the item you're working with.
You
so.
know, you say that.
Hey, a
Just
hammer.
not a computer guy.
So, like I said, like I said, talking about a minute ago, I have guys that send me, well, guys and gals now send me stuff, and some of it gets shared on the Facebook page. I'm getting too much now to share it on the Facebook page. I really am, because it's like, I don't know. Well, some of it's borderline inappropriate. Let's be honest, but not all of it.
Some of it.
Just some of it. Well, when you're dealing with the veteran community, I'm sure you guys probably have this problem. I can't fix it.
It's not even a problem. It's just, it is what it is. People love inappropriate shit.
Yep. And they do, and it's whatever. But I think
And
we
we're
all
famous
kind of,
for that.
like, you guys were talking about, like, maturity levels, right? So, like, this is, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but this is the kind of stuff I get, right? So, if you ever wondered if Elephant could do that,
Now you know.
Yep.
Now you know.
so that's I wanted so badly to share this on my page, but I didn't think it'd get a whole lot of traction because people were like, well, oh yeah, apparently they can, and scroll on, because I mean, let's be honest. Phil Leach actually is commenting, and he's one of he sends me a lot of fun articles, and we're going to talk about one of his articles in a minute.
Yeah. Phil's special.
Yeah,
You'll learn that.
he's great. I love Phil.
Special.
But anyway, so what this brings up, so what is some of the craziest stuff you guys have learned through the military? Like, obviously we learn about all the military stuff, but we talk about the things we learn outside of that, like in the smoke pit. I didn't know an elephant could do that till I saw this meme. Like, what are some things like you didn't know you could do or didn't know the world could do until like this happened? Was something that you learned like after the military?
I feel like Halligan has one up his sleeve right now.
Oh,
I do.
as a
And
Marine,
and
obviously.
I was gonna email it to you actually.
Things you learn.
I was about to email it to
Oh.
you.
He's like, I'm gonna find it. It's in my.
Oh, we're just
phone
gonna we're just gonna share
somewhere."
memes on the
Somewhere.
internet now. Tight.
Right.
Yeah.
I actually have this really cool document on the Discord. It's called Pictures and Vids, and people will post videos of them like blowing shit up and like just annihilate
What? Okay.
military career and stuff like that. And it's really see all the dope stuff that they do. So I will say it's fun.
They don't
See,
share
and,
like
and Radar likes that. Radar likes things being blown up.
I
He
fucking love
loves
blowing
videos
shit
about
up.
things being blown
So,
up.
that's one of my favorite
And
things.
apparently
though.
he likes fire too.
Yep. Lord Stab and Slice says he learned about the furry people are a community, and they have a whole online
Oh,
world,
yeah.
and they
that's
think it's
right.
called a Second Life. That's
Yeah.
I never
We
learned
did
that.
talk about that one. Didn't
About
we talk about
furries?
that once about the furries? and
Wait, we
the people who
did?
dress up like animals.
Yeah, I mean,
one
I
of
know
our
what they
shows.
are, and there's lunars. Do you know what lunars are?
That one's
No.
new.
Is
Lunars
that
are
like werewolf stuff?
no. They do it with balloons. They're in love with balloons.
What?
Yeah.
Man, y'all gonna make me have to get on the what you call it tonight again? The Urban Dictionary. 'cause
Yes,
that's
get
how I
it.
learned
I
about
live
the
on
Dirty
Urban Dictionary.
Sanchez, and that
We're
one
talking
freaked me
talking
out.
about gamer tags and stuff. My gamer tag is Cosby Sweater 36.
Oh God.
You have to go. We have to.
Sweater? Oh no.
Yes. So I mean, like, there you go. That's something you did. Go
My
on Urban
soldiers-
Dictionary and find Cosby Sweater, and then you'll learn
Look,
something
my
tonight.
soldiers used to tell me the weirdest shit,
Mhm.
and I had Urban Dictionary on my phone, and I'd be like, haha, yeah, I know, yeah. And I'd turn around and find what the fuck does that mean? Oh, you guys are disgusting. Yeah, I learned a lot of shit. when I
Yeah,
was in
that's
the
what you're
Army.
supposed to do. That's why Urban
Blue
Dictionary is
waffle.
there.
Blue waffle. Who knew? I
my
do
God.
now
Oh my
because
God.
somebody made me look it up in the Urban Dictionary.
Well, that's yeah.
Lots of things.
All right, so Maverick, what's something you learned off Urban Dictionary or your time in the military or whatever that you
Look at his face.
were like, I didn't even know this was a thing, and now you do.
I've learned a lot of the new phrases that these kids have learned. Like the phrase, what is it? Oh, like lit and fire and
Mhm.
oh, now the new one is gas. Like, oh, that shit's what does gas mean? Is that like and I was like talking to these young kids and I'm like, well, if it's gas, like for the car, and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, I don't understand if that makes any sense. Is it more like lit? And so I'd sit there and I would try to talk to these kids about like what that actually means. So I've learned those things now. And now I'm that weird NCO that comes by and I'm like, yeah, I'm the cool supervisor. And everyone's
Yeah.
like, no. And I'm like, all right.
You're like, I mean, kind of.
And I'm like,
Well,
all
my
right.
my favorite word is yeet right now, so don't feel bad.
Yeet, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeet's my thing. I'm all about the word yeet. Yeet, everything. Yeet. Just give me a reason to use that
Yeah.
word. I scream it. I love it. It's the best. And only because I'm 51 and no one expects me to be screaming yeet at them. So I do it.
One of the things I learned at my I'm Alaska Man was that, and this is during a room inspection, mind you. There are people out there that have sexual relations with body pillows of anime characters.
Really?
Purpose?
Yes.
Like specifically, they buy that character.
Yes.
Oh my god, I gotta
They
call my
buy
niece.
they
No,
buy,
my niece is a
they buy
voice
them.
of an anime character, like in real life.
Yes, she
Like,
is.
she's a big time voice actress for an anime character for something. Well, it's called Ruby, RWBY,
Yeah.
and she voices one of the female actresses, the character Blake Belladonna. Now I'm gonna have to tell her that there's people out there humping her body pillow.
Wow. I didn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say it surprises me at all.
Well, it doesn't surprise me.
No.
No. Imagine
Oh.
walking in and seeing the body pillow laying there,
No.
and then yeah,
And then realizing
yeah,
that's their girlfriend.
yeah, and then you're like, yeah, I didn't know it was a thing. I walked in during the room inspection to make sure one of my Marines was good,
Oh,
make sure his room
no.
was clean, and I see this
Oh,
and I ask him, I'm like, what the hell is this? Cause it was stained up a little bit. I was like, what the fuck is
Stained
this?
up a little bit? Oh, no.
I was like,
oh,
I asked him
Lord.
that. He's like, oh well, that's my, like that's my girlfriend. That's my waifu. And I was like, what the?
Ew.
I'm like, ew. I'm like, what do you do to
Oh,
that?
this is why Marines should have their own room.
No, that's wrong.
No.
That's wrong.
Oh.
Somebody
why-
in the chat has actually met my niece apparently because they said they have met
Oh.
the 4 main voice actresses.
Oh, Perky.
So yeah, so they've
Yeah.
met my niece.
That's awesome.
Yeah, who knew? Who knew people knew my niece? Well, now you guys know where she gets her good looks from. And
I
her
just-
humor. and
Oh, as long as she doesn't make
Her
body
talent?
pillows, does she?
Oh, I don't know. I know they have so much. They have a lot of swag. Like I know they have like the little pop doll, and I have some of her collectibles. But I'm gonna have to give her the heads up on the body pillow. Oh,
I would. I absolutely would. Oh,
hope my
God.
brother's not listening. Sorry, dude. Sorry for your kid, man.
Oh, if it was my brother, he'd take the website down. He'd be like, no,
He'd
you're
be
not
like,
selling
"No more
shit.
body pillows."
I'll just give you money for these body pillows.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Well, now he has something else to worry about because I will be sharing.
I mean, is that
Drunk at
flattering
Christmas.
though? Like, would that be flattering? Like, I mean, obviously, I'm old and fat and middle aged, so no one's gonna have a body pillow of my effigy and be attracted to it. But I wonder, like, to somebody else, like, if that'd be is that like a flattering thing? Like, yeah,
Absolutely not.
like I fuck your.
I don't think I know anybody that would be flattered that their character image is a body pillow and rando service members are just grinding it out.
Okay,
on
you
it
know
every
how we
day.
were talking about we need to start a merch store, and actually it's on
Yeah.
my it's on
No.
Radar's big log.
Body
It's
pillow.
on my big log to start merch store.
It's like a
So I'm gonna
big
start.
Start body pillows.
I'm gonna
Going
do
to
body
be
pillows
the
before stickers and
worst
T-shirts.
selling
Just put
ever.
just put a caricature of everybody on.
Oh, baby Jesus.
Oh my god.
Can we get a Pookie one?
Yes, we'll get a Pookie one with the
A
beard.
Pookie body pillow with a big. Can it be like a real beard though, like a 3D type thing? Like the beard is like extra and I'll.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
now I'm
Oh.
getting weird. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Phil said there's a kink for everybody. I'm not kink shaming. Do what you do.
Oh, no,
I
I don't
didn't know
kink shame.
that was a thing. Like the worst thing we had to go through when we were doing room inspection was like people take a rubber glove with 2 sponges and put it over a cup. Like that was the worst thing we had to fucking deal with. What? You didn't know that?
Oh, yeah,
He's
got
like, what? No.
Well, I
Wow.
do now, and now I know what that
You
was
were in
that guy's
medical.
room.
You were like a
I've
medic. You
seen
never
it.
dealt with that?
I've seen it, but no one explained what it was.
Oh, well, now you know.
Remember, I was
I need that.
24 when I went in.
I need
went
that
in the early
gift. The now
90s,
you know.
but I
The
was-
more you know gift. That's what I need right now.
You do need to give now. Oh, y'all.
now
Now
just
y'all are-
imagine
I'm gonna
that. Now
rethink
just imagine
everything.
an 18-year-old private stuck in his room, has a computer. Now he has access to Amazon. He can just order whatever he wants.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
true.
he can have all the fun
Yeah.
stuff.
So just that can only tell you what I had to go through with
Ugh.
room inspections.
Well,
I just
all we
oh my
had
lord.
back in my day, all we had was AOL. So we had like the chat room stuff. But
Yeah, I mean, I always knew stuff like why they had the ginormous bottles of lotion and
Huh.
the socks,
Yeah.
like 18 socks on the floor. Like, ugh.
no, you gotta.
Oh,
You
We
only
know
have
you
one
did not
sock.
wear all those socks, motherfucker. That's disgusting. I don't know.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
some gross privates. There were some guys in our unit
Listen,
that would just. You
there's
never
clean ones?
reuse the
God, I
same
fucking
sock.
hated
You always
that.
get a new one.
I hated that term because they're like, hey, Sergeant, you gotta make sure your privates are cleanly shaven for inspection. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I don't need to hear that.
Oh.
I literally just said that yesterday at my doctor's appointment. I know y'all are going to think that's weird and why I would say that, but I was at the VA and I'm having a hysterectomy next week. And I actually said, do I need to shave my private area? And for some reason that made her crack up. But then I found out she was prior service
Mhm.
and that's why it made her crack up. So,
So
I've actually used that phrase.
Lord Stab and Slice says he has one of his privates his had a pocket vag. It was cast of his wife,
Ooh.
and he left a
Oh,
cast of
that's
himself with his wife
sweet.
while they were on deployment.
Oh, that's very
I,
intimate.
is that,
I
is
would
that,
think that's sweet. Like that's an endearing thought.
but that's also kind of gross.
Like do you, boo? You know. But I would never do that. Personally, for me, I would never do that. But I mean, do you,
No,
boo?
'cause-
You're fine.
Because imagine
Whatever-
what went into getting that cast done. Oh,
know
it'll
what?
be cold.
Do you do it yourself?
Whatever floats your boat.
I wonder if you do it yourself. The casting.
It is.
Well, yeah, they
Is
have
it?
like
Yeah.
kits. I've seen
Yeah,
it on
yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah, they have
you're back on
matching kits.
Amazon. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. See,
You just, you know.
Amazon.
All I've ever seen is like the chocolate buttholes. I've never seen the.
Ooh,
Sorry.
ooh, I sent some of those to a friend.
Did you?
And a chocolate penis I sent to her. My
Oh.
buddy from the military, like my best buddy from the military. We're still real
Yeah.
good friends.
I said
And
a bunch
yeah.
of candy dicks. And it
We
was like,
always
"Eat a bag of
send
dicks."
Yeah, I
Yeah.
send her dick stuff all the time. She sends me dick stuff.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that.
Where's
in the
my
last
dick
deployment.
at? Where's my dick rock? I had to hide
Where's
the
my
dick rock. I had to hide
She
the
has a
pet
dick rock. It's always hard
I
for
do.
her.
I have a pet
Mhm.
dick rock. So that way, yeah, it's always hard. Oh man, I'll find the pet dick rock so you guys can
I
see.
got in
You'll be
trouble for
impressed.
something like
He's
that on my
manners.
deployment.
For having a
Did
dick
you?
rock?
For having a pet
Yes,
dick rock?
well,
Yeah.
we weren't allowed to in Qatar. This is my second deployment because the first one was in
Oh.
the border of Syria and Iraq, but the second one was in Qatar. And in Qatar, they don't allow you to
Mm.
vape or to have any paraphernalia or anything like that. So they told you to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And my sister sent me some provocative stuff to me, and I got a letter in the mail. Like it was just an empty box with like a letter that says like next time this happens, your commander will be involved. And I was like, fuck, I got in trouble.
Oh
And it was just
no.
in front
no.
of like all these seer guys, and they were just roasting me of like, oh,
Oh my
haha,
God.
you wish you got a dick or you did it, and I'm
Hilarious.
like, oh, thanks guys. Like I appreciate
Oh.
it.
That's worse than
Yes.
when my mom sent me hot pink panties with stars and hearts on them at basic training, knowing that she knew I was gonna have to open them up in front of everybody. Fucking bitch.
Ooh, Perky.
She was a military child, so she knew. She
Perky
did that
said you
shit
gotta-
on purpose.
Perky Daisy says you got to put that stuff in Pringles cans, and then it gets through.
Oh, well, there
Yeah, I
you
feel
go.
like I might be
Pringles. Because of the aluminum on the inside, does it not show in the scan or
I
something?
don't know. I didn't try to get dicks in the country. I didn't. I
No.
wasn't trying to get.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
plenty
imagine
in the
how awkward
shower.
it is to like go around to different airmen and be like, "All right, take all your stuff out, and put it in this bin." You know, so that way you can't take it in with you in country, and then you just see a bunch of weird people take out weird stuff, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And you're like, "That's so weird."
Oh, and see, I'm from the opposite end of that. I remember when I went to Afghanistan. This is Marine Corps days, right? I was hanging out with the aviation ordnance men, and they brought out a 5-inch rocket box. And I don't know if you've ever seen a 5-inch rocket box, but it's about 8 feet long, right? And it's about 12 foot. It's about a foot by foot square. Okay.
Yeah.
Completely full of porn mags.
Oh my
And
God.
they had them from like every time they go on deployment, every time they go to CAX, every time they go to like the fucking boat, whatever, they would all collect porn magazines and put them in this box. It was like their fucking library. So it was like a 10-foot long box completely full of pornography. And you just go there and you check it out. You give them $1 and you can get whatever magazine you want and take it back and do it again. That's how ordnance. Then when they got back, they bought like a fuck ton of beer, and they'd have
Oh,
beer in
Lord.
recycling bins, and they'd push them along the barracks and pour us cups. But yeah,
Nice. I would be
Yeah, I
auctioning
bet
them
those
off.
pages stuck together.
yeah. At least if it's
Sorry
your,
about this one.
at least if it's your own, you know who's stuck the pages together. But yeah,
Ugh. Oh,
I can
Jiminy
just imagine.
Christmas.
I can just imagine somebody going up to their sergeant or staff sergeant and being like, "Sergeant, can I get a new one? This one's malfunctioning."
Yeah.
stab
I
and
can't
I've
quite
tried-
see the centerfold.
stab and slice
I
had
can't
it.
do my tap rack bang.
Tap right back. Oh, so Stab and Slice says you're old. We traded hard drives. We didn't trade hard drive. I went to Iraq in 07, 08. We had a LAN server that was just porn, and you could plug into it and download whatever you wanted. We had like you could play Doom or download porn. That was like our two options. So,
Remember I think
Yeah.
my dad, when he was deployed, he had the floppy disks.
oh
And
yep,
he would pass them out and stuff.
oh yeah.
I don't know if when he got out, but they would do that all the time. They would make little videos and stuff of like them doing goofy shit, and they would pass them out to like all the people.
Oh,
Like
I
Big
was about to say
Safety.
they
If you ever see
they-
Big Safety on YouTube, that's like one of the ships my dad was on, and it was just this big, like burling black dude like punching the shit out of some other like seaman. It's hilarious, and it's really funny.
goodness.
And it's it's about like the standards and stuff of like, you know, don't walk with your headphones on when you're going through the ship and all that different kind of stuff, and it's so funny.
Right.
But yeah, so we had those, and they would just pass them out everywhere.
God,
Sorry, I had to throw something at the dogs. They were acting stupid.
you're fine. God, where did that go? So Robert Lynn says that Army followers of the Northern traditions can get a beard waiver now. Does that translate to all branches? I hadn't heard that, but I don't.
Yeah, we have beard waiver.
Each, the easiest way I found to grow a beard was to get a DD214, and then nobody gives me shit about what my face looks like. So
it's because
Yeah.
The Nordic pagans,
Mhm.
Nordic paganism is a nationally recognized religion now.
Yeah.
With like I think 2 or 3 different churches they have up, or like religious establishments that they have up in the U.S. And now it's starting to be like, now the following is starting to be there to get the like religious exemption.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And for Air Force,
Yeah.
if you have like shaving issues with your face and everything, you can get a shaving waiver and you can grow a beard, or you can, my steer guy's a pagan guy. He believes in all that stuff, the Nordic religion. So he has a full beard. And now the Air Force allows hand tattoos and neck tattoos.
I knew that.
my
I
Coast
heard
Guard-
the
Coast Guard allows the hand tattoos now.
Well, and I heard the Air Force had really gotten kind of. I'm not going to say gotten lax, because I agree with this. I don't think that any sort of tattoo on your body makes you less of a fucking soldier or sailor, airman, marine,
agree.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I heard that they had kind of really relaxed those standards and be like, get a fucking, as long as you don't have like a teardrop tattoo on your fucking face, we kind of don't care.
Yeah.
Right? Face
And
tattoos
they
are the only
said-
thing that's still kind of taboo in the Air Force, right?
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course they had to be all Air Force. They had to be like, it can't be past your orifice, which is like your ear, like right here.
Right.
It has to be from back here to the away. So I got my neck tattooed
Mhm.
on the
Mhm.
side, and then I got my hand tattooed because I was like, it has to be 1 inch by 1 inch in every direction.
Yeah.
And so I went
See,
to
and
the
I-
tattoo shop the next day as soon as he was.
And I
named.
had my neck tattooed way back before all the regs started coming out.
Oh yeah.
And so there was nothing, I was grandfathered in
Oh
when
yeah.
they started making all that stuff. And then people were all pissed off because they were like, well, she's got a tattoo on the back of her neck. And I'm like, yeah, but I've had it I'm fucking old. I've had it forever.
Well,
I
and
had it before there was a regulation, people.
I just think
And
it's
so,
I just
yeah.
think it's dumb that people are like, oh well, that's you know what? If you can be a fucking soldier, sailor, airman, marine, it doesn't matter if you got a tattoo on the back of your hand or the back of your. It's ridiculous. Remember the days of no
Yeah.
tattoos past your PT gear? Absolutely, I remember that. If you had
Oh
a,
yeah.
yep, that was the
Coverage
Marine Corps
for
rule
arms
for a
members.
long time,
Yeah.
and then they allowed
Finally got
sleeves.
overturned.
They allowed sleeves for a while, and then they actually went back on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I came in, so all of my tattoos are under my PT gear for that specific reason. Because I
Yep.
came in, and when I got all my tattoos, we had that regulation, and now they went back to you can have sleeves like no more to like 2 inches up to your wrist and like 2 inches up to your ankle.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like
See-
you can't have any hand tattoos, feet, like face, neck, anything like that.
See, and they switched it for a while back in like 06, 07-ish or so. It was right after I got out. I got out in 04. It was right after I got out. You could have sleeves. You could have them on your arms. You could have anything on your arms you wanted. And legs above the knee. That was their rule. Legs above the knee. But, God, it was so
See,
fucking...
and I never understood the you can't have them on your feet thing. Who's looking at your feet?
I wonder if it was a infection thing or something. You know what? They cut my fucking toes off. Fuck the military. Cut my motherfucking toes off. I should be able to have tattoos there. I should get little piggies tattooed where my toes were. Fuck them.
You should.
I should.
Little pig's face, just the snouts.
Yep.
Just the snouts on the just.
Like, what are the little green pigs from Angry Birds? That's what I should get tattooed on my feet where my pinky toes
Yes.
were.
Oh, that'll be cool. Or get
Per-
Peppa Pig. Although
Perky
she's
said
weird,
she
her face is
couldn't-
all sideways.
Perky said she couldn't tell she had tattoos till she got out. Ooh, Lance, a penis tattoo. That's a good question. You know what? If you can stand having somebody hold your dick in their hand long enough to get a tattoo, that's on you, buddy. That's all you.
I can get it done.
If you can find an artist that's willing to do that.
Okay, so story time.
Oh, here we go.
Oh God.
Yes. Here we go.
I was 18 and my brother was stationed. Well, I was 17, turning 18. My brother was stationed in Rota, Spain with the Navy.
Mhm.
And I went over there for the summer that I turned 18 and I wanted a tattoo. So this really adorable Marine took me to a tattoo parlor in Spain and he was going to pay for the tattoo and everything. Although my sister-in-law thwarted that plan and went and told on me and got my brother. But while I was in that tattoo parlor, there was another Marine getting his penis tattooed. I'm not shitting y'all. First tattoo I ever saw anyone get was this big, huge Marine guy in Rota, Spain getting a tattoo on his dick. And it said, things in mirror are larger than they look. I was like, what? Yeah, sat there and just said it didn't hurt. And I don't believe him, but whatever.
You know,
So I saw a man get his penis tattooed in Rota, Spain.
Oh.
And I'm not going to say what year, but it was a very long time ago.
You know what? Marines, we're proud of that. We take pride in that.
oh,
I,
in
I
the-
liked Marines that summer.
in the old days, sailors used to have tattoos of pigs or chickens on their feet. It used to mean good luck because in the old days, those were the crates that floated up if the ship went down. I believe that.
I believe that.
Well, and like all the Navy tattoos, a lot of those Navy tattoos have a meaning behind them. Like the stars and shit. Like if you get a star, it means you did something. And I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. One of my friends was in the Navy and they tried to explain it to me one time, and I was drunk. I don't remember all of it, but
Gonna have that.
a urethra tattoo. That's going too far. That's going too far.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No, that's
Too much.
that gives a whole new meaning to just the tip.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah, the star with shellback.
yeah, sure. Or like it was like, but it was like the Northern Star or something too. It was supposed to point you in the
Yeah.
right direction or some shit. And I thought a compass rose was the shellback.
I think the compass rose is if you do both the prime meridian and the equator.
Ah, okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the shellback is a star.
Yeah,
If I still talk to my second husband, I could ask him because he was a shellback.
if I still talk to
He
my
did
second husband. I love when you start stories like that.
well,
Well, it is 1857 my time, so it is near break time. We are going to take a little bit of an extended break, right? You still need to take 15 minutes.
Yes, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. We'll take about 10 to 15, and we'll be right back with our guests and having all the fun. Oh shit! Never mind. I gotta get my break time thing going.
yeah,
didn't
get your break time
I
thing
didn't
going.
do this yet.
How dare you?
I know I'm bad.
Yeah,
I
and
told
when
you.
we come back, you guys can get introduced to the naked mole rat pet of the week.
Yes.
Nice.
I do a pet of the week and I do a shirt of the week. And although my shirt of the week was going to be super, super cool, I unfortunately forgot and threw it in the wash. So I don't have it on tonight, but I'm going to send Radar a picture of it because it's fucking hilarious. And it features the word yeet. But I do have the pet of the week. I do have a little naked mole rat. He's not really a naked mole rat. He just looks like a naked mole rat. But did that give you time to get your break stuff up?
Medium. I'm
just
ready
feeling-
now. I'm
feeling
ready
into it.
now, and it is 18:59, and you've got to go do a conference call quick. So we'll be back in about 15. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll be right back. Shots.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
This original song of ours called She Devil. Hope you guys like it. Watching her walking down the dusty street. She's got long dark hair down to her dirty feet. Now I got a real good feeling from the look in her eyes, like she knows that I'm going home with her tonight. Come to club dancing, cheek to cheek, love that devil woman never missed a beat. I got Thank you all so much. It's my
shore and one day late. That's all I've ever been to you. But oh, the happy feeling when my love flew through the ceiling and I was freed from your burning memory. Said, don't cry for me, sweet Annalie. You know you're the keeper of the stars. I love you and I want you, and you'll always draw me near. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I flew from the gutter into the arms of another, and for a while she made me feel alright. But in a crazy blunder, your love took me back under. Now I'm tied to those shackles and chains. Said, don't cry for me, sweet Annalie. You know you're the keeper of the stars. I love you and I want you, and you'll always draw me near. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. It took me to unwind, and now I'm right back from where it began. How old will I be when you finally set me free, and the sun shines on my heart again? Said, don't cry for me, sweet Annalie. You know you're the keeper of the stars. I love you and I want you, and you'll always draw me near. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
All right, everybody, we're back. We're back. We are back and bigger and better than ever. Well, not better. Maverick had to leave us. She had other stuff she would rather do. No, I'm just kidding. No, she was great. I'm so glad she got to came on. I'm glad she got to come on and hang out and shoot the shit for a little bit. But she's got some puppies to take care of, and they were really missing her. So we had to rearrange things a little bit. So she is gone for the rest of the evening, which is fine. So, but
and we're all pet owners, so we get it.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and because she has a pup, right? And that pup is kind of.
Yeah, she said a 3-month-old German Shepherd with separation anxiety.
Yes. Well, she has a little German Shepherd puppy that is attached to her hip.
Oh, that's so sweet
Yeah.
though.
Which that's kind of a thing though too. Like, not to be shitty, but like puppies are so needy, and I don't think I always forget that. I've had pups. I've had dogs basically my whole life. And you forget how much a puppy really does take. Like a big dog, you can just be like, all right, well, go poop outside. Bye, see ya. Like, I got a fenced-in yard. Let the dog out. Bye. I can't do that with my little bitty puppy, right? And I was trying to figure out, like, I was doing some work in the garage the other night, and the dog was at the door just losing his shit because I was in the garage. And I was like, dog, I'm right here, dude. Chill out. And then I got to think about it. Like, normally I get in the garage to get my car to leave. So that's why he's freaking out about it. So he doesn't like me going in the garage.
You're still in there, and he can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Well, with me working in the rescue business, that's a thing that we came across with a lot of people, and that's why so many animals are back in rescue right now. Because the shelters are full. Because during the spicy flu, people got dogs, people got puppies. You were around all the time. They got attached, overly attached. They got extremely needy. People went back to work. Now they have a dog that's got separation anxiety, that's got all these behavior issues and problems, and people don't know how to deal with it. So what are they doing? They're surrendering their dog.
I had to do that. I'm not even going to bullshit. And it was one of the hardest things I ever did. We got a puppy, and this was before COVID. We got her in August. Okay. And then COVID hit in March. Okay. And that dog had the worst separation anxiety. Like, she dug like 8 feet deep holes next to the foundation of my house. And I was like, no, dude, I cannot. And I couldn't break her of it. I buried chain link fence. My whole backyard, you go down 6 inches of dirt, there's chain link fence. And the whole thing, she ate through the chain link fence to dig holes.
Christ, what kind of dog was this?
A chocolate lab.
Yikes.
And so I had a friend that had a yellow lab, and we got them together, and they played and played and played, and it was great. It was great for, like, when we were gone, she could play with the dog, but it turned into she didn't want to come home. And I was like, fine, you keep her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair to bring her home after that. So
Well, that's how I ended up with one of my Yorkies. It's that reason right there. It's because someone that had gotten a puppy during, COVID, and then they had to go back to work, and the dog was at home alone and was destroying things. And in my house, there's more dogs. So, I had a friend, lots of friends. And so the behavior's changed, and it's different when I leave the house. There's 50 billion other animals in this house. That fucker's never alone.
Hola, Mike Larson. How are you, buddy? Thanks for being here. So.
Hey.
Oh, I'm Maverick.
So speaking of dogs, let's get the pet of the week out of the way. This is just a temp foster for me this week. And he was in a bad situation, and he got taken to a shelter with a bunch of family members, other little dogs. And I honestly, this is horrible, I've just renamed him the Naked Mole Rat. He's a tiny little hairless chihuahua. Look at him, guys.
Here, I'll bring you up real big.
And he's so precious. He's just the cutest little thing. And he's so needy. Yeah, and he barks at everything.
Is he wearing a pizza shirt?
Yeah, it's long johns. Actually, it's pajamas.
Oh,
little
shit.
Puppy pajamas.
Oh, never mind. I was
and the
way
back
wrong.
of it says dreaming of pizza. He's got little clothes because he's hairless. He doesn't have any hair. He was so
Well,
cold.
so am I, but I don't wear pajamas everywhere I go.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Don't judge. It's
You're
real.
lucky enough if he wears clothes.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the Marine in me.
This is my pet of the week, isn't he? He's so ugly.
He's so ugly, but don't tell him that. He's got like the little
Like my
lip.
grandson doesn't like to pet him because he says it feels real weird, his head, because there's no hair. So I may have embarrassed my grandson the other day because I was like, "Does it feel like your ball bag?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." So that would tell y'all what kind of grandparent I am.
You know, it's kind of whatever.
It is what it is. Got to make things relatable.
There. I'm trying to
That's our pet of the week.
I'm trying to even out our screen here. There. Let's see if that's a little
I
better.
see that. You're doing the rearrangement job.
Yeah,
It's looking
well-
good. You can't. We're OCD in this building. We cannot have the screen be off kilter. It freaks us out. And one day he will learn bubbles if Pookie would ever tell us how to do them.
No, it's supposed to be CQ supposed to teach me how to do bubbles. Look, I'm shitty at OBS. I'm so slow and gross at OBS. Like I don't even know how. Like I barely know how to make a scene. So if I can do it a little bit at a time. So
I feel like I'm my own brand.
There you go. Look at you. And you got the cool flannel on and everything.
Oh yeah, I'm always wearing something regiment if I'm not in uniform.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Well,
Until
you
we
when
get
you're not in
Regiment Woobies.
uniform, you're lucky to have
to make a regiment
clothes at
movies, then
all.
it's on.
Yeah, then it's on.
Hey, I have a DD214 Whoopie.
Do you?
You do?
I do. They had them on sale on Amazon. Somebody, I think Ice may have been the one that shared the link or something once. It's been a while back, and so I ordered it. Yeah, I have a DD214 Whoopie. It's super cool.
I had my Amazon privileges
Nice.
taken away.
What did you do?
Well, I buy fucking everything off Amazon. I'm
Oh,
just
and
like
you
I
have a
see some
spouse,
shit. Yeah, I
so-
have a spouse. So
you
now
have to be
well,
and
okay.
800 children.
Hold on. So this is what happened. This is how this happened. Okay. You know, I was single and my wife was single, so we each had our own Amazon accounts. Okay. And was it for Prime like fucking $100 a year or some shit? I don't even know what it is
Yeah,
anymore.
something like that.
Well, we're going through shit. She's like, why do we both pay for Prime? This is dumb. And then so we got her Amazon, right? We just deleted mine because it was dumb to have two. And then she's like, why are you ordering all this dumb shit? And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like Christmas every day. Okay, for
Yeah.
5 years, I had a wallet that said bad motherfucker on it because I got drunk one night watching Pulp Fiction and I ordered it off Amazon. That's how my brain works. Yeah. So
I go down the Amazon rabbit hole almost every night. I take my sleepy time meds and I get on Amazon
yeah.
or that new one, that Temu or whatever it is.
what's that?
And Temu, it's another one of those ridiculous little order from apps that's got like women's clothing and kids stuff and household goods. And
Is
most
it
of
like
the stuff is,
Wish where it's like from China so it comes back all fucked up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I
pretty
don't
much.
want that.
But
Yeah.
but I mean, it has like I got my chicken earrings from there. Oh,
Oh.
and I got those. I need to send them to you. I got you the raw claws for your chickens. I got you little T-Rex arms.
Timo.
for your chickens.
Heath Barlow says Temu sells some bullshit.
It does, but it sells tiny T-Rex arms for your chickens. And
Hey,
so I
Flip. Hi.
got him those.
Flip Diaz says hi from Korea. What's going on, buddy?
Hey,
What's going on, man?
is it cold there right now? What's the weather like
I
in
believe so.
Korea
It's
right now?
winter in Korea, isn't it?
Probably
Or
I don't know.
fall,
No.
autumn.
Are there
No, there-
seasons like our seasons? Because I know.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I know.
Yeah,
they,
because
they
they're on the
follow, like,
northern-
Japan and stuff.
Yeah, they're
The- the
southern
diff-
hemisphere, right?
It's the equator. The south of the equator, it's flip-flop seasons.
Yeah,
So summer up here, winter down there, kind of a thing.
yeah. 'Cause I've got friends that live
Yeah.
in Australia, and they always freak me out when they're talking about how hot it is in December, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah,
They're like, duh, we have summer right now. Like, oh
You're like-
crap.
Yeah, like it's like 10 degrees here. What are you talking about? Hot. Speaking about Amazon, I had my tonsillectomy last year,
Mhm.
and they gave me pain meds for them. I didn't ask for opiates, but they gave me opiates. And back here, if you can't tell, I have like 7 different Lego sets because
Order those on Amazon. From the narcotics. Oh my god.
I was so zoned out. I was like, I need like, what am I like? I was like, what am I supposed to do with my hands, like from Talladega Nights?
Yeah.
So, so I got on Amazon. I spent like $400 on Legos.
See, I'm real worried. I think I'm gonna have to have my kids take my phone away from me next week because I'm having the hysterectomy, And first of all, they're going to give me good drugs at the hospital, but it's an
Oh yeah.
outpatient procedure, so I'm going to come home hopped up. And then, of course, I'm going to have narcotics for, the first few days until I decide I don't need them anymore. And I'm scared I'm going to like do the super Amazon shopping because I
Oh.
also
Oh yeah.
get paid next week.
Why are you
So
scared?
it's
Oh
like,
yeah, I mean, if you don't have any money, then it sucks.
oh
But
no,
I
I
mean,
get paid next week too. And so it's like, oh, yep, there goes my fucking paycheck.
Ugh.
Yeah.
High on the Amazon.
well,
Yeah, I'm gonna
speaking
have to have my son
speaking
take my phone.
speaking of the yeet,
The
that's do your tea shit, your weekly
I
tea
sent
shit.
you the picture.
I know, and I have it
Yeah.
right here. Your tea shit.
Yay! So I love my t-shirts, and I always do a different t-shirt. And I thought this would be great to have a t-shirt made to wear to the hospital. Well, I went ahead and tested it out for my pre-op appointment at the VA hospital on Tuesday. Let me tell you what, this sucker went over well. I got lots of love for this t-shirt. They thought it was freaking hilarious. So now I've been referring to it as the yeetus of the uterus. I'm counting it down on the Facebook page and everything. So we got like T minus so many days. So on
Ooh.
Monday you'll see one day in a wake up before the yeetus of the uterus.
Ooh, Lance Dede has. We're gonna flip it back because your yeetus of the uterus is going to be traumatic. Okay.
Yes, it is.
And you're
It
going
is
to
gonna
have
be
you're
traumatic.
going to have the good drugs. But
Oh, I
he
am.
wants to know what is the dumbest thing you've bought. I've got a good story about my butt if you want to hear. I absolutely do want to hear the story
Oh,
about
we
your butt.
always want to hear it.
But I
always.
think while we do that, why don't we go down the list of the dumbest shit we've bought?
The dumbest thing I've bought. Well, you guys have seen a lot of the dumb shit I've bought. I mean, okay, so I've got a Datsun that holds letters.
That's not dumb.
It's got like a
It serves a purpose.
Okay. Well, I've never used it to hold letters. It just sits here.
Mhm.
What else? What have I gotten?
One time I bought a body pillow to hump it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
We're gonna parlay
Okay.
that back around. No, I have not bought a
Yeah.
body pillow to hump it.
Okay, are you ready? Now,
Yes.
y'all, I'm gonna torture the naked mole rat. This was kind of dumb. I got this off of off of Amazon.
What is it?
Oh my
It's a
god.
dunce
It's
cap.
a unicorn horn for a pet. I bought it for my cat, but my cat's like 20 pounds and mean, so it never made it on his head. So look, now I have somebody to put it on. I mean, is that dumb or just me being stupid? I don't know. I don't know if I can say I haven't bought anything dumb off of Amazon because it's all calculated
Hey.
or medication induced.
Halligan Maverick wants to know
Yeah.
if that's G Fuel in that Regiment mug. Is that some G Fuel? It was.
It was.
It
Now it's
was.
water.
Now it's that's.
There
Ooh.
was G Fuel in the mug.
He said he got
Oh
a
my-
Christmas Story leg lamp. Lance said his friend bought a 114-pound dildo that costs like $500. He doesn't even do anything with it. He just uses it as a fucking hat rack. It's like 6 foot tall and girthy.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be so fun in the
Wow.
barracks. People just come in and see it like, no, and like.
So
See,
one
and
of
I
the new
thought I
toys.
was weird.
So one of the new toys that's going around now, it's making a big thing. Mind you, I just came out of the barracks like a year ago.
Mhm.
So
So you know the barracks stories.
yeah. So speaking about again with room inspections and all this other stuff. Mainly we had a guy on leave and he ordered something off of Amazon and it was I think it's called like a dragon dildo, right? It's pretty
Hold on,
much
I'm Googling this.
yeah. Googling it. So it's called like a dragon dildo. Anyways, it's like a cone, right? It's like a silicone cone, right? You get different sizes. This dude bought
Now I have to
like
Google it.
yeah.
Oh no!
He bought this like it was a couple feet long, it stood up. He bought it for Christmas because he's like it's the only
Christmas.
yeah. Because he was on leave when it came in, and I guess he wasn't expecting it to come in so early. I get called down because I was his NCO, and I had to open it in front of the first sergeant and the duty, and because they wanted to make sure that it was okay, because it was weird. It was heavy as hell. It was a big box. We opened it up. It's this giant ass dildo in there.
I don't even. I got no words. I'm trying to find it right now.
Don't try. I succeeded, and that is some things you don't. Their customer service is great, he says.
Oh yeah.
And Perky says they never expected to come earlier. That's right. Holy crap, that big dildo was like from This Is the End movie with Rihanna and their massive dildo. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the dragon. Don't. No. You're better off going to Urban Dictionary and finding Cosby sweater. Do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she found it.
Yeah.
Why would someone want that?
I mean, you don't want it, but you just acquire it.
Too.
It's just something it's just something that pops
you can go
up.
buy a tentacle one for $27.99 on the Amazon.
$27.99. That's a bargain.
For the tentacle one. Oh, and there's a realistic silicone wolf.
Yes.
Dildo. Oh Lord.
Oh.
Why? What are people? Oh my Lord.
I feel
y'all, I'm gonna
this
have
is
to,
one of those
my
things.
Children are gonna walk in the room. Well, he's 28.
This is what I want. I want you.
He probably know more about it than anybody here.
Maverick says, "Hold on, she gotta look it up." This is something I want you to promise me, Taryn. Like when I die, don't let my wife go through my browser history on this computer, because this is because it's not even me doing it. It's not even like I need a dragon dildo. No, it's not even like me searching for it.
Every time someone sends us something, he Googles it, so I can only imagine what the browser history is like.
Hey, Lance, if you go to WTFNR radar, you can send that to me. He said, "How do I DM you something?" Let me see if I can find
there you go.
Close this. But oh my God,
I instantly regret that.
And Fruit Loops. Yep.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah, great. Now that I Googled it, you're right, because it pulled out up Amazon, Phil, and now my Amazon suggestions are just going to
And now it's going to be your Facebook suggestions too.
Fantasy dildos, great. I can never open my phone at work. Oh no, nobody at work cares.
Well, that's where it goes. Is
Jesus. Thanks, Phil, for reminding me of that. Don't y'all. Everyone knows, and everyone except for my mother knows. If I go before her, just smash my phone, all my computers. Don't let the woman into anything. She's 80 and she's outliving me. Let's let her live a little bit longer than a couple days after. She does not need to see anything.
Oh my God.
She sees those. She sees those dragon dildos on your Amazon wish list. Oh, she was getting it for her kids.
Yeah.
Well, here's even better. My son and my oldest daughter are both on my Amazon Prime account, so they'll get the luxury of seeing all the dildos.
Well, if you did it on your computer, now it's going to come up in your Facebook stuff and your TikTok For You page, and you just.
That's lovely.
Okay. Well, while we're on this one. This one got sent to me in the inbox thanks to a buddy of mine, and I think this is worthy of a discussion. Because we used to talk about this stuff in the Marine Corps all the time. And so the question goes: your girlfriend and your mom switch bodies. You have to fuck one of them to change them back. Who do you fuck? Because I know there is a game in the Marine Corps. This question was posed quite often.
Yes.
Do you? Well, this question was one I've heard in the Marine Corps, but another one was you have to suck 10 dicks, or you have to give 10 blowjobs. Do you suck 10 dicks one time or one dick 10 times? Ooh, Phil says both. Phil says
spicy.
both. Ooh,
if
that's
I'm going out strong.
He's like, I'm already there. Might as well finish it.
Maverick says
See,
mom.
And I said mom too, because all I could think was like, okay, so it's your mom.
But it's your mom's body.
Her body.
Uh-huh.
But it's your girlfriend inside of it. So it's like, okay, but you're.
Yeah, but you don't want to be. But when you think about it this way, you don't want to be inside your mom. Just because your girlfriend's inside your mom doesn't mean you want to be inside your mom.
I think for women, that's a much easier question.
What?
No, because I could never have sex with my dad.
How does the saying go? Your brain might forget, but the body never does.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd rather go like, I'm sorry
Just do it from like behind, so she doesn't have to look at you.
Sorry.
The girlfriend won't know because it's really my mom.
I would have to go like with the. I would have to go with the girlfriend's body on this one.
Yeah.
I'd rather
If
do
you
that.
do the
I would feel.
girlfriend's
I would feel
body,
less.
it's your
I would feel
mom's
less guilty.
brain. Oh my
I'd
God,
feel less
that's so
guilty.
weird.
So
That's
Phil
still
Phil
just
says 10 one time. If you suck one dick 10 times, that shows commitment.
Yeah.
And you don't.
Yeah, you don't want that. Perky has a good
See,
point.
for
You were
women,
already
that's
inside your
different.
mom once. That's true.
Drink
So-
a lot to get
so-
through it. There you go. Just get hammered and it won't matter.
Scott said,
Yeah.
"This is where you just break up and they just have to fucking deal with it."
Yes, my girlfriend's my mom now.
Oh,
Hey, you know what? It's only 30 seconds, okay?
that's true. They can deal with anything for about 25 seconds. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Lance,
If you
okay.
can drink away.
Because they never said you guys had to, get them off. They just said you had to have sex with them.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
What was that rude?
No, this is what was just sent to me, and
Oh,
I'm
the
saving
thing
it
that he
as
sent
oh
to
my
you?
God. Yes.
Is it bad?
Oh,
Bad?
hold on. Let me do this. Let me transition back to this. So let's go back. So, I mean, I've been disappointing my mom my whole life. So, I mean, what's another 30 seconds of disappointing my mother? Really?
True
You think
story.
about it.
Yeah, there you go.
So, I'll save that under T-shit.
Always stay positive.
It's like, I'm already a disappointment. Might as well go full 100%.
Bill, he says if you're in the Navy, you suck all the dicks.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, rude. Well, I
uh,
mean, if I was, I might.
Navy doesn't discriminate.
No, they don't kink shame.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody kink shames in the Navy. What's wrong with you, Phil?
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Time to
nobody
pick on
kink
Phil.
shames in the Navy. I feel like they would kink shame if you got this in the fucking mail.
Oh my God, that's
That.
huge.
I know. I've never heard that before, but I said that same thing when I saw this picture.
That's a
Wait, hold on.
whole. What the? Why? Is that in a museum? Because like
I don't
went
know.
To Greece, and they have a whole like island.
Well, yeah, because it's
that
well
does
lubed.
This whole
Oh,
like
wrong Greece.
penis like festival thing, and they like I even bought this like penis whistle and a penis keychain, and but
Yeah,
I didn't- I
that's
don't think they even had one
that's
that
Adam and
big.
Eve's. They have one in like every even minor city, and you can buy a penis whistle, and then you.
They have a statue.
Yeah.
Oh, you said whistle. I was about to say they have a statue of that in Adam and Eve.
They should probably at their home store. At their home store, they have one.
They should have it at the door, like as pillars holding. like holding it
Make
up.
my-
David Leonard says, "There's that Dumb Ways to Die song playing in the background."
Yes, that would be. And no,
Oh.
Phil, I'm not gonna make the voodoo dick doll for CQ that big. I would be crocheting for years to make a voodoo dick doll that big.
Oh my God, I'm
As it is, it's taking me forever to get the pattern in for the voodoo dick doll. the
I'm
crochet the
really
one for
I'm really
CQ.
this is. Oh, who makes that?
That's-
Who gets
don't know.
commissioned? Be like, I want a giant, veiny, fleshy penis. Can you please?
Circumcised.
Yes,
Yeah, circumcised.
Yes.
There you go.
Circumcised.
they got that
I
from
wonder if they had
Princess
a model
Mansion.
for that.
Yeah, Phil, look at the definition of those veins, right? Dildo
Not
Island.
just the
Perky
veins,
says it's
but
for
the
Dildo
rings.
Island.
Blow it up. I wonder if Phil did like this on his.
And then the dude's airbrushing it, airbrushing the perfect blue for each vein and shit. Oh,
Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I can honestly say I've never seen a dick that big. Not even in pictures.
I
no.
don't know what y'all talking about. I see a chair.
It's a throne.
It's, oh
We
yeah,
could make a whole movie off of that instead of Game of Thrones. It's like,
Game of Dicks.
Game of
I think that is
Dicks.
Game of Thrones.
well, true story.
It's a
Gotta
natural
do
marine
that.
curiosity.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well, speaking of relationship advice, I did get this one in the inbox too. So,
Liquor Mighty Taco. There you go. Good placement.
where
for
do
your
you want to go for
advertisement.
dinner? I'll show you. That's
Have you gotten any weird shit people found on the marketplace?
No, well, Dick sent me a casket. It was a casket that was for sale. I thought that was kind of weird, but and then I was like, well, someone probably got it for like a Halloween thing or something.
Yes.
Maverick
Oh my
said,
God.
imagine walking into a dude's place and he's just sitting in it like, sup.
Big dick energy right there.
That is big dick
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
That's the definition. You just big dick energy in the dictionary.
Mhm.
Oh look, there it is, right there, ginormous. Wow.
God, I just
Ooh.
oh, there's a place. So we went to we had to go to Buffalo, Wyoming for a soccer tournament a couple months ago, and there's a place there. It's called Crazy Woman Liquors. My wife sent it to me. She's like, "That's you. There's a store for you."
Get it? I see what she did there.
Yeah, she's a peach though. My wife's all right.
Well, I mean, you know, what's up with you?
She does put up with me. God bless her. She sure does. So
And then you cook, so
I
you
do.
know,
I do. I made dinner
it's a good-
tonight
it's a
even.
good trade-off.
I made dinner tonight and I still made it down here for my show. I made like chicken
you.
salad. I made like chicken. Like I put chicken in the Instapot and then she like washed lettuce for a salad. It's really good though. It's like a chicken Caesar
deal.
salad stuff.
I
So
made nothing tonight.
I got this in my inbox too, looking at some mods from military. And I was kind of curious. I wonder how long some Lance Corporal was looking for those.
I mean, all I gotta say is they do exist.
They do exist.
One of my Motor T guys sent me this. Like we were talking about the smoke pit because I told him that I sent one of my guys to go find the keys to the Humvee.
Mhm.
And he sent me that picture to like back it up, to be like, yeah, and here's proof that there are keys for the Humvee.
Smart ass.
This kid showed everybody this picture in each shot. I mean, it's coordinated between the shops. Each shop was just sending him to a different shop. He ended up going to getting caught by the regimental sergeant major, and that ended that.
Bummer. Aw, man. Debbie Downer saw it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye the fun.
I'm so glad he didn't say any names.
You know,
No blue falcons. No blue falcons.
Oh yeah, I taught him right.
Good deal.
but I mean, I think we all do that, right? We all that's kind of a we used to go get a bucket of jet wash, go get a fucking get a mile of flight line, go whatever, go to Gunny and get a pricky 7 form or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Grid squares, whatever.
yeah. But looking at this picture, I wonder there was probably some. I'm torn, right? Some fucking really shitty motor sergeant had everyone put that in there because he was sick of fucking losing locks for the steering wheel. Or I wonder if that's a civilian modification. Like someone bought one off, like, I don't know, Amazon.
Or Dermo.
Yeah.
You can buy everything off Dermo.
Yeah, you can buy the fucking well, it's like what is that called? It's not Dermo when it's like they do something different. It's on Facebook all the time. You see them. I always get Facebook ads for these fucks that are selling old beat up Humvees and shit.
Yes.
And I'm like,
go find the weak spots on the Hummer.
Yeah, look for soft spots in the armor.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So apparently this one is closer to what that dude got. And wow, that's impressive.
That's not a challenge. I don't know what is.
Right. I mean, what do you do with that? I mean, other than just it's like
It's decorative art. It's not that you can't do anything with it.
You know what would be fun to do with that is put that in your barracks room, right on your nightstand next to your bed, and hang Mardi Gras beads off it, and then people are like, dude, what is that? Like, you don't want to know. You weren't there, man. You weren't there,
No,
and
right
just
before
leave it as
room
that.
inspection, just rub a little Nutella on the top
Oh.
of it around the spine.
I was thinking the inside of a chem light, that goo that's in a chem light. That'd be.
Now I've got to marinate in that thought. Blah.
Oh, there you go. You're the one who brought up the Nutella.
Well, Nutella, I mean, that's realistic.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Phil said that's a modern art masterpiece. That is.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Well, it's like my dick rock. I mean, it's artistic. It was painted just for me. It's real pretty.
That's true.
I think I had to put it away because we had someone coming into the house, and I was like, yeah, generally I have to put that away just in case someone sees it, like my 12-year-old grandson who had lots of questions about it. So I tend to put it away, and I think I put it away on the other side of the room, and that's why I couldn't find it.
Perky said the beads earn themselves. That's right. That's right.
That they do.
Like just hang a chain of anal beads around it.
Oh, like the pole starter of a lawnmower.
No.
That's not how you're supposed to pull it. Is that supposed to go?
He thought it was an Alexa device.
Yeah,
Now don't say that too loud. Mine will start talking to us. Now, you see, and she's probably listening in right now.
Alexa,
which means
search butt
now
plugs.
I'm going to have all that weird stuff. Now it's going to all start showing up. Look, she's moving. No. Jackasses.
Oh.
Lord.
Lance says, let me know if y'all need pics. I have thousands of what? People earning beads? I'm mildly curious.
I think he just means like thousands of inappropriate pictures.
Oh, I have thousands of inappropriate pictures as well. Actually, you know, I was thinking about that. So I was in Iraq in 07, 08. I said this earlier. And we had all these fucking porn, right? We have like terabytes worth of porn. And I had an old Mac back then. Old MacBook. I'm trying to figure out how to it doesn't work anymore. I want to recover all of it, but I want my pictures off it, but I don't want to take it to a person that does pictures because there's probably about a half terabyte worth of porn on the fucking thing. I don't want
Those
that.
People don't care. They know. They know.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Take it. It's their job, dude. It's like the people that used to develop the film at the places that you used to have to send it off to. They expect it.
That's
know.
true.
Yeah, just go to the Apple store. Don't say anything about it.
Until you pick it up.
Tell them, hey, I would like to recover all the data off of the hard drive of this computer and put onto this external hard drive. And just don't say what's on the hard drive until you pick it up. And then they just look at you with that disgust.
That disgusting face.
Yeah.
You'll know which one worked on your computer because you'll see it. You'll either have made a new friend or somebody's going to think you are so disgusting.
Or a little bit of both. That's entirely possible.
But look at the bright side to it. It might lead you to getting a really good deal on a new iPhone.
That's true.
True story.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah, they might be
know,
like, you are my hero. Here's an iPad on us.
There are opportunities everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, Phil said to go to Amazon and look for hard drive transfer kit. I don't want to do that. I want to freak people out.
Yeah,
no,
go freak people out. That's much more fun.
Yeah.
Scott has he's got a point. What if you go pick up your hard drive and the FBI is waiting there for you? So you just keep right on trucking.
As long as you don't have kitty porn on there.
No, there's no kitty.
Care.
I mean, there's some furry cats, but no kitties. It's fine.
Well, yeah. As long as there's no.
Just see the FBI standing there, and you're like, okay, that's not me.
Yep, no. Different radar. You have the wrong radar. I got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that doesn't work here. I would need to go to a big city. I don't have. Well, I don't know. I don't because I don't have any fucking inappropriate porn. Well, that sounds bad. I mean, because is any porn really appropriate? I don't have anything that would keep me from going to see my kids at their elementary school.
Well,
Let's put that.
Then that's all that matters.
Yeah. No, it'll just keep you from any rescue shelters.
It's not always porn. Scott has a point.
He has all the kitties on his. I see what he did. Oh,
Where'd you get those scratches? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Scott said it's not always porn. Sometimes it's blueprints for guns and stuff. You're right. It could be I could be 3D printing my own guns, but on my computer it's porn.
Yeah.
Like the Danny DeVito gif. That's right. Just fucking bounce. Just fucking be out.
Anybody that looks suspicious, we just turn around and walk the other way. No, they look suspicious. That's definitely not one of the kids that fixed my computer.
Fuck, I don't even know. Those kids nowadays don't even know what Bang Bus is and shit. They'll be like, what is that? Let's go get some ribs.
Let's go get some ribs.
Fucking love Bang Bus.
Oh my god.
Oh lordy. My son would be one of the kids working on your computer, and he would just laugh about it.
Oh,
And
I
then
thought
he'd
you were about
dub,
to say.
and then he'd like copy it and then share it with people. He'd be like, "This dude brought in his hard drive. Y'all gotta see this 1995 porn he had on here.
Yeah.
Fucking old as
That girl was
shit.
like wearing a thong and stuff. It was weird.
That's right. It had like a Playboy bunny tattoo thingy, tan mark on her abdomen. What's that?
Oh, the tattoo. I forgot about the bunnies.
Yeah, the little tattoo, the little Playboy bunny stickers that we all. When
Great.
I say we
now,
all, I
now
mean
Lance is
me.
spamming me with porn.
Oh my god.
You know what? Hey, you know what, Lance? I'm not gonna share them on the show. I'm gonna share them on the page. I'll share the appropriate ones, more appropriate ones on the page. And
Appropriate ones can go there.
and this is if you're listening out there, I will put the link in the thing, right, for Radar or for my
The
for
link in the thing. We like his professional words.
This is going to all of the chats, all the restream chats. So that is our page, the Smoke Pit WTFNR. Add us on there, and if you get funny memes or fucking crazy stories, or here's what we love to have: if you have a story, like you had that story about that dude with the giant dick, or the giant dildo. Love those stories. Share them. We love hearing it. This is what we do. This is the Smoke Pit, man. We all get together, and we don't have a plan when we sit down. We just talk about bullshit. What pops up. So if you got cool shit you want to share, I'll share it on the Facebook page. I'll share it. As long as it's appropriate, mildly appropriate. I don't nothing racist, nothing sexist or crazy. Anything you wouldn't share with inappropriateness. We'll get some risque kind of sexual stuff on there or whatever, but nothing that's gonna get us banned off Facebook. And like I said, I'm from the Midwest, dude. I'm pretty not racist, so I don't really care for that kind of stuff. I don't really care for the hateful stuff. We're not gonna be hated on people, but
the funny stuff we like.
Funny stuff we love. Yeah.
Stuff.
Ever put a blow up doll in your supervisor's office and fill her full of helium so she can play hard to get? I will now.
That's a new one. I've never heard of that one.
That's from Cyber Awareness Challenge.
I wonder if you could get one of those that is like those shark and fish balloons that you can do that's like remote controlled. Could you hook her up like that and then just fly her around the office?
Put her on a drone, like a Ukrainian drone. That'd be fucking hilarious. That's what
go.
Ukraine should use. They should use blow-up dolls to drop grenades on the Russians in their trenches. That'd be
They
fucking
would
hilarious.
never expect that. No one ever expects the
Grenades come out of the orifices.
Mm-hmm.
the grenade dropping sex doll.
Dildos filled with explosives. That's what they drop on them now. That'd be fucking funny. Get fucked. However you say get fucked in Ukrainian, and they drop a dicks on them full of explosives. Oh, God, that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, they'd be so
Oh, my
offended.
God.
That'd be great. Just the fact they'd be offended by it would be the best part.
Well, they're not gonna have much of an opinion after they get fucking blown up by the giant exploding dick.
Yeah, they're definitely not putting that on the news. Ukraine, they came at us with the giant penises.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine going home and you're at the VFW or the Russian equivalent of the VFW and you're missing a leg, right, or whatever, and they're like, "What happened to you? What happened to you? Nothing. Nothing. I fell in the shitter. I don't know. You can't even. Giant dick blew up my leg.
There were dicks falling out of the sky, and they were exploding everywhere. One landed on my leg and took it off at the knee. It was awful. Yeah, no, I don't think you could explain that one away. No.
Scott said it's like that scene from Austin Powers with the flying dick, and all the Russians looking up at the sky and like, "What's that?" Yeah, because they've never seen big dicks before. That's their problem. So I better quit talking shit. They're gonna ban me. My Telegram channel is gonna get taken down or something. I don't need all that.
Oh, the Russians are like, "Oh, I heard this show the other day. They were making fun of the Russians. They were talking about us being blown up by the dicks."
By the dicks.
It's gonna happen.
Josh Caldwell says, Alpha Troop 3rd of the 89th just got new captain. Check out his name. Just tell me. I'll believe you.
Yeah,
Just
we're
tell
not
me.
checking
I'm not
anything
checking.
out. Just tell
That's like too much research for.
Now I
I'm
gotta
like,
Google again.
I'm like,
God.
last time she Googled, she found out she never wants to eat Fruit Loops ever again. So
never again, dude. I gotta look at 3A.
Areola, Captain Areola. Funny story. So my wife graduated high school.
Well,
and
that's good. Is that the
and this is
fun
back.
part?
Well,
I mean, that's
no,
good.
she's actually way smarter than me. But anyway, so back to the story. So my wife graduates high school with this gal, and a couple years later, she has her first kid. Right? She's in the hospital.
Mhm.
Gal she knows from high school that like worked at the tanning salon. Okay, basically her whole life is like 2 doors down having a baby. Names the baby Areola because he thought it was a pretty name. And they just graduated high school, and then everyone called her Ari because they didn't want to until her graduation, and they read Areola, whatever the fuck her name was, over the stage at the graduation.
Yeah.
Was it on the projector and everything?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, just seeing it named out.
Yeah. Nowadays that would be probably. Bad.
Well,
that's why I didn't name my daughter.
she has the
Daria,
combined
because
IQ of a pamphlet.
Oh,
So,
the one who had the kid named Areola.
yeah, she
That's
wasn't
more
very
than me.
smart. Yep.
Well, I was gonna name my oldest daughter Daria, and my sister came at me in horror and was like, "You cannot name that child Daria. Children are mean. They will call her diarrhea.
Yep.
You have to think about these things before you name your children." And I was like,
You have a
"Are you kidding me?"
responsibility
She's
as a
like, "No,
parent.
seriously, you do not want your child being called diarrhea for her entire life.
You do.
Any name that can be made fun of."
Mhm.
So
It makes them tough.
Yeah, it makes him tough. It
Like
builds
a-
character.
Yeah, it's like a boy named Sue.
there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or Richard.
Yep.
Mm.
Rally, you're
Yeah,
right.
Well, his best buddy is Richard, and we just call him Dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick
we're-
hasn't been here.
yeah, we
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen my
Dick
Dick
in a
for a
couple
few
weeks.
weeks now. Yeah.
Well,
He sent me a message earlier. I thought he was going to be here.
Bastard. Bastard. Damn Dick.
Oh no! Phil says his high school social studies teacher was Mr. Dix, and his first name was Richard, but he used to go by Harold.
Dicks.
Harold. Harold.
He said his oldest daughter is called Pork Chop. I mean, I call one of my daughters Poops. Oh, I did that today. So Poops today got her driver's license. She's 16. She got her. I took her to get her. I got her out of school, so she go get her driver's license. And I pull up, and I got her like a piece of shit old Volkswagen station wagon. It's like a Volkswagen Jetta station wagon, but it's a fucking perfect car for a kid learning how to drive, right?
Yeah,
I
it's a
pull
good
up
first car.
in front of the front door at the high school, and she gets out. I'm like, "Hey, Poops, let's go!" And all of her friends are making fun of her because I called her Poops, and she's got some fucking
Aw.
Pimp Daddy Gold Volkswagen Jetta TDI, but.
You should get that written on the bumper of it. or
Poops.
something.
Oh, get her a custom plate. It says Poops.
Yeah, Poops.
I haven't got her a plate yet. I should do that.
Oh, totally do it. I'm all about
Don't
that.
blame the holidays for not
grandson's
being able to
nickname
see
is-
your dick. You were fat in August, dude. I'm fat every day. Fat day.
We're proud of our fat.
It's whatever. Hospitals treat 6,486 dildo-related injuries a year. Let's get it to 10K. Yeah, they should.
I've had some on top of Marine Corps. I'm also an EMT, and I've ran into some of those calls with dildos. Yeah, and usually it's a guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they usually
it's a
fall on in the shower or something?
Yeah, or you show up and he has it like up his anal cavity, and his wife is tied to the bed, and you're like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do here?"
Right. I can't believe, like, while you're waiting for the ambulance to get there, untie your wife, dude. Like, that's not coming out unless you fart really good.
He was in pain.
Oh.
It just like shot up in there. He used the wrong kind of dildo.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
supposed
apparently.
the light bulbs. Oh, a light bulb. Ooh.
No,
There
I
are
think he
lots
has
of
a thought
things.
now.
There are lots of things that when I worked at the hospital that people have put in places they should not be putting things.
Yeah, I've heard like
Oh,
wine
yeah.
bottles and shit, and like
Wine bottles, Coke bottles, curling irons.
I thought
even though
Coke
there's
came
a
in
warning on the
baggies.
cord.
Oh.
Well, that probably too.
Whatever.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not. I'm
it
not a
was,
real estate agent. I wouldn't know.
So at my station, we call this the redneck enema.
Mhm.
Like with the garden hose, and then you just spray it, like you just put it right into the anus, and
Mhm.
then just let the water go.
Yeah.
And what that caused serious bloating to this one guy, serious pain, and we're like, how did you do? Like, how did you get so much water in a place where there's not supposed to be water? And they like his wife or his wife, sister, like whatever she was, came out and said that like he put the garden hose up his ass, and me and my partner just sit there like, why?
Yeah. Why would you do that? That sounds dumb as fuck. That sounds like the worst fucking idea ever. But
Yeah, people do
still.
dumb shit. People
Oh,
do
yeah.
dumb shit. Lots of dumb shit.
Cyber awareness challenges don't put Coke on your slimy things. That
Oh yeah,
might
no mucus membranes. No
actually
Coke on
be
your
a
mucous membranes.
lot of fun. You'd save money on your Coke.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Wait, you talking about like Coca-Cola?
No,
No,
like booger
no,
sugar.
Dad.
Oh, okay.
No sugar. Don't put that on your mucous membranes. Bad idea.
Lance says his school's had over 20 fights in the past 2 days. Found a positive pregnancy test in the girls' bathroom, 1 gun threat, 1 bomb threat, someone trying to start a fire in the bathroom, a car wreck in the parking lot. So I'm surprised my school doesn't have its own hospital. Dude,
Where in the hell do you live?
right? No shit. Do you go to school at Fort Hood?
That's what I was thinking. Does he live at the Hood?
Mm.
The Fort Hood? Holy cow.
Phil Leach said it's because it was soothing at the time.
Oh my god.
That's why they do dumb shit. Because it was
Oh.
soothing at the time. Felt good for a minute.
He's right. So Minx used to tell, when she worked in the ER, used to tell stories all the time about horror stories about people getting shit stuck inside them.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking.
Yes, she did.
I mean, there is that like, I think it's a TikTok challenge. Is anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. There is that.
No.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
And
that's
it's and right after that they post the dumb ways to die videos
Yep,
because
just
they
the
go
song.
hand in hand.
He said it's South Carolina and it's ghetto as fuck. It sounds like it, dude. You gotta get the
Yeah.
fuck out, son.
Dude, you might want to find someplace else to live.
Somewhere mildly safe.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's at these days, but it's definitely
Fuck it,
not
it sounds
there.
like Ukraine is safe for this kid's fucking school, dude.
Yeah, no shit. Dang.
Josh says I like seeing the news and playing Fort Hood or high school in Detroit. No shit. Chicago? Fuck, dude.
Just put up the news stories and black out where it's at and just start asking people Fort Hood or Detroit,
Maybe we'll do that.
Fort Hood or Chicago.
Fort Hood sounds safer. Phil Leach says Fort Hood sounds safer. I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I lived there for a while. I don't know.
There's a reason why they call it Killeen.
Killing.
Uh-huh.
Ah, fucking, that's a shithole. You know what?
So what
I
even
didn't.
was
You
my
know what? I was
last
never
duty
stationed there. I was just there a couple times, and every time I was there, I was not comfortable. Maybe if you live there long enough that you become comfortable in that situation, but I can't.
It was my last duty station for a reason.
Mhm.
It made up my mind that it was time to go home.
Yep. Well, speaking of going home, it's 2000, and
It is.
It is. Well, 2000 my time, 21 your guys' time.
Yeah.
You guys are both same time zone.
Well, mine.
So-
Are you in my time zone?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
In Texas.
Where are you at?
Texas.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm up here in the Panhandle.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's still kind
No.
of cold up there, isn't it? Is it cooler right now for y'all?
In the mornings, it's a little chilly, but during the daytime, it gets up to like 90 degrees.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
I'm
it,
in
like,
Central
almost-
Texas.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm near San Antonio, so I get you. It's gonna
Oh,
be
I
hot
love
this
San
year.
Antonio.
Yeah.
He did that
So it
thing.
is-
He did that thing you love, TZ. He drove for
what thing?
13 hours a day and never left Texas.
That's
Yep,
right.
Lubbock to Waco to Fort Worth and back to Lubbock.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Starting at
yeah,
5
yeah.
a.m. and I finished like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, the other day I did San Antonio, back to New Braunfels, to Austin, out to Kingsland, then to Blanco, then back to New Braunfels. I was gone from 6:30 in the morning, and I didn't get home till 6 o'clock at night.
Sounds about right.
And it was a 5-hour radius.
Oh my god.
Everything was like an hour this way, an hour that way, an hour that. It was crazy. Yeah, it was a lot of driving.
Yeah.
But it's Texas. What you gonna do?
Drive.
35 corridors, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't miss that. You know what though? In all fairness, so we had our car for right at a year. Bought it brand new. Had it for a year. And we put 31,000 miles on it. Those 12 months. So
Yeah.
you don't got to be in Texas to fucking drive a lot.
True
So.
story. True story.
No, but
All right. Well, TZ, do you have any guests for us coming up?
You know, I did, but I don't know what happened to my paper. So tonight is my fail night.
No, that's fine.
Because I did. I had it all written down, and it was written down earlier in the week. So I really don't remember, but
That's fine.
yeah,
Well, I'll
so
just
my
do what we did tonight then. So tonight
Yeah,
we
there
had
we go.
we had Halligan and Maverick joining us from the Regiment, regimentgg.com. Check them out. Go explore their site. They are a group of gamers and veterans that get together and play games and help battle PTSD and mental health illness, and just get together and shoot the shit and have a good time. So that's about right. Right, Halligan? That's about what you guys do?
yes, sir.
Perfect. So tomorrow night is Sergeant's Time with Ice, and he will be bringing you all kinds of fun shit. It's all active duty, Army, National Guard, Reserve, all kinds of sergeanting stuff. He'll be there, and it's a good show. Be there. Friday night is Friday Night Freedom with Kaz and Pookie. They will have some fun stories to talk about, bullshit. That's a good show. Saturday, Dawn's a day of no scheduled activities. We will have the night off. So enjoy your time with your families, or don't. Go play video games with the regiment. I don't give a shit what you do. Enjoy your weekend. Sunday is the sports bar with the actual King, Smith, and Coach. They will be kind of highlighting the NBA playoffs that are getting ready to start or have started. And Josh says, shout out to the Michigan Warriors hockey program. Absolutely. I don't know what they did, but shout out to them. Good job, Josh. I don't know. Did they win their I think they're in like the NCAA tournament for hockey. So Monday night is the Athene Monday edition. It is an edition that happens on Mondays. It's Ice and Shipwreck, talk about current events and all that fun stuff. And then Tuesday nights, Pop Culture Warrior with CQ and one of his harem of co-hosts. I don't know. I think they have a guest next week, but you don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure because I know he had that pop-up guest this past week suddenly that was, quicker than he thought it was going to be. And so I thought he was off, but I may have seen something about him having someone again.
Yep. And then next week, it will just be me and Coach,
Yeah.
right? Coach is coming with me?
I believe so.
Because you're gonna have the uterine eat.
Yep, I'm having the uterus yeetus. So I will be on bed rest on Wednesday, but I will be in the comments. So that should be humorous.
Yep,
That
uterine
should be
yeetus
fun.
deletus.
Yes.
That'll be where you're at.
Woohoo!
So
I'll be happy and doped up and in the comments. So that'll be fun.
yep. So, dude, I really appreciate you coming on tonight. I've had a ton of fun with you, and I'm sorry we're wrapping it up, but Hannigan, thanks so much, dude, for coming on. I really do appreciate it. Maverick, if you're still in the chat, thanks for coming on. It was a pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight. And you said Regiment GG, look them up if you are interested. And like you said, have fun playing video games. I wish I was better at them. Maybe I'll just come and can I just watch on your Discord?
Yeah. So in the Discord, we do have like video game sections and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But we also have guys that just come in and just like they chill out. Like we have a smoke pit channel just for that reason, just to hang out, bullshit, all that stuff. And then also too, like we got guys that do the VCs that they're like doing Photoshop stuff. They're like doing homework, They're
Oh.
doing PM stuff for the Marine Corps, like motivators. But like pretty much it's just there just to hang out, relax, and get to know people.
So you don't have to game to be a part
No.
of the
Do you guys play World of Tanks
No.
at all?
We do have guys that play World of Tanks.
Okay. Because that's like that's
And,
literally the only game that I'm any good at anymore. So I played tanks like not too long ago, but that was about it.
I'm very biased about it. I like War Thunder a lot better.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I liked you so much before that. No, I'm just kidding.
I played
That's so
I played World of
cute.
Tanks for like 5 years straight.
Dude,
And
I played for a long time. I got it like it came out in like January. I started playing in July, and I actually still have an active account. So
but we got people that play everything. I mean, within 23,000 members, they're
oh shit, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well,
Yeah,
awesome.
23,000 members strong. We're the biggest veteran community out there. So
Tight. Well,
Yeah.
I will. You already have my email and stuff. We'll hook up offline.
Sure.
But yeah, I actually I might pop on there. I guess I play very rarely anymore, but maybe I'll get on there and see if anyone wants to play some tier 10s with me or something. So, but yeah, dude, it's been a pleasure. Maverick, thanks for coming on too. I don't know where she went, but I really do appreciate it. And yeah, Heath, we already had our crayon eating contest, and he won because he's still active duty yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry about it. But so it has been such a fun show. Thank you guys so much for everything. And oh, hold on, because I'm not very good at this.
He's not good.
I'm not good. There we go. I have a picture of a giant dildo that I need to transition to the end of the show,
okay.
not another giant dildo. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I got
get
dicks
it.
on my
That makes
brain.
sense.
I got dicks on my brain, dicks on my computer, and I don't want to transition to that to stop the show. But anyway,
Yeah, that would probably be bad.
it's time to wrap it up. Thank you so much, audience, for being here. And I really do appreciate everyone for hanging out tonight. And we will see you guys next week. Shots.
Sure.
Peace.
See y'all later.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
No, I don't want no other to pour their love on me like water. Got an ocean full of love that's made for two. We can sail up on the ocean breeze and sunshine feels like you're loving me. We got a good thing going on, you know that's true. I'm feeling fine, fine, fine. Pour your love on me like wine. Come on, mama, fill me up. Let me take a sip from your loving cup. Feeling fine, 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 fine. Pour your love on me like wine. Well, I like waking up lying next to you when the sun's so hot and the sky's so blue. There ain't a single thing I'd rather do than spend all my time making love to you. Ain't got a plan, just a way to live in a big bag of love that we love to give out to the world through song and show. If you're getting on the bus, let's go, go, go. I'm feeling fine, fine, fine. Pour your love on me like wine. Come on, mama, fill me up. Let me take a sip from your loving cup. Feeling fine, 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 fine. Pour your love on me like wine. Feeling fine, 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 fine. Pour your love on me like wine. Feeling fine, 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 fine. Pour your love on me like wine. Feeling fine, fine, fine. Hey, Sioux Falls, thank you so much.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.